Okay, so we've been talking about how expensive it is to have axolotls in our school. And we've also been talking about, is there a way we can use the things we've learned in genetics and possibly biotechnology to help us fund our axolotls? So first of all, we have to think about what makes our axolotls special. We have a glowing axolotl. Well, how exactly does that work? We know that glowing occurs naturally in some species like jellyfish. These species, like the jellyfish, have a GFP gene, and that codes for the green fluorescent protein. So this means that at the gene level, they have a gene that codes for a protein that causes these species to glow under UV light. But what about our axolotl? Because axolotls do not glow naturally. They do not normally have that GFP gene. Because our axolotl, that's albino, normally an albino axolotl would have 2 copies of the non-functional gene allele. And that would mean they would produce this non-functional enzyme. So these white molecules would not be turned into dark molecules. That's why we have an albino axolotl. But how do we make it so that albino axolotl also glows? We would need at least 1 copy of that GFP gene, because with 1 copy of that GFP gene, they could make some GFP protein and then potentially make it so our axolotl could glow. But what if we could get 2 copies of the GFP gene? It would make even more of the GFP protein, and we might be able to get it to glow even more. The problem is we have to figure out how to do that. First of all, how do we cut the GFP gene out of a jellyfish? Then, how do we get that GFP gene into the axolotl? Then we have to think about, how do we make sure that that GFP gene gets into all of the axolotls instead of just one cell? We want the entire axolotl to grow. So that's what we're going to spend some time trying to figure out. Good luck.